Keldor and Tri-Klops meet for the first time, icons of evil. So I'll start in some sort of Tatooine type country in the canyons where you got a master engineer stopped by bandits. Much like the heroes of different places, this is the master swordsman who is not afraid to kill people to get what he wants, to get things done. It's like, who's next? So this ends up costing him. One of the bandits uses some sort of a charge weapon that burns his face and scars his eyes. So the magic must be contained. So the master engineer has to take him to a safe place so that he can restore his vision. Of course, this was years before Keldor left Eternia, or the castles of Eternia, the kingdom of Eternia, to go and be on his own. So now at this time, Keldor is looking for recruits. This is the place where the master swordsman and the master engineer are living. There's Keldor, Beastman, and the amateur engineer. Doesn't know how to do much of anything. He doesn't stay for too long. There is Keldor revealed, and he'll have Beastman recruit some men and some beasts to take down this fortress, because it's important. Yeah, there goes the amateur engineer. But really, this is the army that they're going to have to use to go into this fortress, with all those flying drones that you will notice later on. These giant robots are no match for Keldor and his evil army. He still does acrobatic stuff. He can do acrobatic tricks. He's not all about magic for him. Keldor and a couple of henchmen go through all the traps, all the booby traps, all the death traps, to get to the center point, the throne room. Keldor has the master engineer in his sights, but the master swordsman's not going to let him have it. He's not going to do that. He's going to protect the sort of the father-like figure he's known for years. So it's Keldor versus the swordsman. After a vicious and bloody fight, they go into a pit because this fight gets really, I like the choreography here, just the swords flipping around. They go deep into the caverns. Eventually, Keldor removes his helmet, and he says the magic must be contained. But he tells them that, no, if the magic had been cast away, you've been deceived, you've been tricked. The master engineer tricked you into giving you his loyalty so that he could be protected from me. So you should have not had that helmet on the whole time. So Keldor attempts to cast the magic away. Master Swordsman makes a hard decision and kills the master engineer. But Keldor tricked him. Yes, the amateur engineer gives him a new look, but it was a trick to get him to be loyal. He says, overly trusting fool. I recognize that spell. It would have continued to rob him of his senses had it not been contained and I not cast it away. Little does he realize that I did little more than add some minor magical enhancements to the visor, mainly there to keep him subservient. That technical marvel was among the devices we took from the tower. The wizard had been devising some way to contain the magic as well as allow him to see. The one most responsible for his newfound sight is the very man he betrayed, and now he serves me unquestioned. And you can tell they're at Death Mountain, or Magic Mountain. Snake Mountain. All the mountains are there. So tomorrow will be Trapjaw, Cronus.